I'm here. All right, let's continue. Let's get back to business, everybody. Also, the stream link's already in. It's not in here, but it's on YouTube, so you guys should be able to see it right now. If not, then it's right here. All right, we played some row bowling already, so we're gonna go ahead and move over to another aspect. And I just noticed another one of those sussy ads again. Oh, Roblox Gamers Online, even though it's only 8:47. Okay. Does that mean anything to me? Yes, it does. So you guys should. Let's get back to business. I'm here. All right, let's continue. Let's get back to business, everybody. This thing didn't play it at all. The stream link's it's not here. It's on YouTube, so you guys should be able to see it right now. If not, then it's right here. And we played some roll bowling already, so we're going to go ahead and move over to another aspect. And I just noticed another one of those sussy ads again. Oh, Roblox Gamers Online, even though it's only 8:47. Okay. Yeah. Right now? It's not that it's right here. It's not here. I'm here. All right, let's continue. Let's get. So you guys should be able to see it right now. If not, that it's right here. And we played some roll bowling already, so we're going to go ahead and move over. Why is this thing taking so long? All right, let's refresh it again. There we go. And I just noticed another one of those sussy ads again. Oh, Roblox Gamers Online. Yeah. 8:47. Anyways. Sussy ad. Oh, Roblox Gamers Online. Yeah. 8:47. Anyways. Sussy ad. Roblox Gamers Online. Yeah. 8:47. Anyways. Sussy ad. Roblox Gamers Online.
Yeah, we get ice cream. You want revenge, so ridiculous. That's really impressive, Icy. I should consider you a more valuable, free smart member. Yeah, we get ice cream. You want revenge, so ridiculous. That's really impressive, Icy. I should consider you a more valuable, free smart member.
The tragic stories of Mars rovers. Remember in the new Mario game is cursed? The brand new trailer for Mario Wonder dropped and it looks kind of horrifying. There's simple weird stuff like the cool transformation, slightly strange bits like the elephant form of one of the characters, the pipes growing eyes, the Wonder Flower basically just being an acid trip, etc. The real cursed stuff has to do with Yoshi, which, yay, Yoshi is back, but also, why does he eat things like this now? And why can they ride each other? Well, to answer the first question, even though it looks off-putting, it's actually a reference to classic 2D Mario art, even though it looks like that one guy, you know what I'm talking about. And as for Yoshi's riding each other, as usual, the internet is overreacting. Because we've seen this before in Yoshi's Crafted World. It does look a little cursed too, though. Honestly, I'm just glad they brought back Nabbit. He's my favorite rabbit-like character of all time. You heard me.
What? Hurtful. You know what? You don't appreciate me. I'm gonna go find other short YouTubers to work for. If the art of you're the standard. Rage, Vic, rage, Vic, rage.
2 more days. The new Mario game is cursed. The brand new trailer for Mario Wonder dropped and it looks kind of horrifying. There's the simple weird stuff like the cool transformation, slightly strange bits like the elephant form of all the characters, the pipes growing eyes, the Wonder Flower basically just being an acid trip, etc. The real cursed stuff has to do with Yoshi, which, yay, Yoshi is back, but also, why does he eat things like this now? And why can they ride each other? Well, to answer the first question, even though it looks off-putting, it's actually a reference to classic 2D Mario art. Even the scream every movie uses, this is the most mind-bending illusion. The scream every movie uses, this is the Wilhelm scream. And it's appeared in so many movies, including but not limited to Toy Story, Star Wars, some Marvel movies, Poltergeist, Transformers, Beauty and the Beast, Avatar, The Incredibles, and in TV shows. The Boys, Family Guy, Breaking Bad, SpongeBob, just a lot of movies and shows, okay? Why does Hollywood reuse the same sound effect all the time? Well, it originated in the 1951 movie Distant Drums. The sound effect is entitled Man Getting Bit by an Alligator and He Screams, and it's used when a guy gets bitten by an alligator and screams. Well, the name isn't very creative, but I guess it gets the job done. But since it was expensive at the time to create new sound effects, Warner Brothers simply reused the scream in a few different movies around the same time in the 50s and 60s. The soundbite probably would have died there if it wasn't for 1977 Star Wars, where sound designer Ben of movies. So much so that if you're a film student, you're most likely really tired of hearing it. Like the most mind-bending illusions that will melt your brain. There's this image which is completely still, but looks like it's moving. In fact, there's tons of these, and they're all equally trippy. Dragon whose eyes and face follow you. It's like those creepy heads. Where did emojis come from, and why are they called that? Well, surprisingly, they actually came out long before the iPhone. While they became popular around 2010, they were invented in the late 90s, appearing on Japanese mobile phones after being inspired by the emoticons that people had created and shared on their own using keyboard symbols, such as the smiley face, this angry one, etc. The first ever emojis were drawn by Shea after being inspired by symbols used in manga and Japanese weather forecasts. But why are they called emoji? Well, you'd think it has to do with the English word emotion, but that's actually a complete coincidence. It's really based on the Japanese word for picture, and the word or character for letter emoji. Emoji. And except for 2017, the world has loved these little faces, and we've been using them ever since.
Just like you used me.
Okay, you have to stop. The comment spam is getting so bad. Can you please come back?
Will I get a raise?
I'm working on something, okay? Give me a few more days.
So no raise?
No! Oh, come on! Where did emojis come from, and why are they called that? Well, surprisingly, they actually came out long before the iPhone. While they became popular around
What?
they were invented in the late 90s, appearing on Japanese mobile phones after being inspired by the emoticons that people had created and shared on their own using keyboard symbols, such as the smiley face, this angry one, etc. The first ever emojis were drawn by Shea after being inspired by symbols used in manga and Japanese weather forecasts. But why are they called emoji? Well, you'd think it has to do with the English word emotion, but that's actually a complete coincidence. It's really based on the Japanese word for picture, and the word or character for letter emoji. And except for 2017, the world has loved these little faces, and we've been using them ever since.
Just like you used me.
Okay, you have to stop. The comment spam is getting so bad. Can you please come back?
Will I get a raise?
I'm working on something, okay? Give me a few more days.
So no raise?
No! Oh, come on! Where did emojis come from, and why are they called that? Well, surprisingly, they actually came out long before the iPhone. While they became popular around 2010, they were invented in the late 90s, appearing on Japanese mobile phones after being inspired by the emoticons that people had created and shared on their own using keyboard symbols. Such as
Is this why I still have glue and this? I need enzymes, which means which means I need to go to the pineapple field.
But why are they called emoji? Well, you'd think it has to do with the English word emoji,
Oh wait.
but that's actually a complete coincidence.
If I stop now, then I'm gonna be in hot water. So here's what we're gonna do. We will get this. No. We'll get this. But at the same time, we need this for 24 million. So we need 44 million in order to even get this. We need 44 million.
Why are they called that? Well, surprisingly, they actually came out long before the iPhone. While they became popular around 2010, they were invented in the late 90s.
I need like 10 of. If that's the case, then I need to get. I don't know. Like, isn't the enzyme? It's. I think they said 3 enzymes or 5. So if that's the case, then I need 50. 50. Gosh darn. I need 50. Gosh darn. Royal jelly and I don't know. 250 watermelon and 250 pineapple.
Just like you used me. Will I get a raise?
I'm working on something, okay? Give me a few more days.
So no raise?
No! Oh, come on! Where did emojis come from, and why are they called that? Well, surprisingly, they actually came out long before the iPhone. While they became popular around 2010, they were invented in the late 90s, appearing on Japanese mobile phones after being inspired by the emoticons that people had created and shared on their own using keyboard symbols, such as the smiley face, this angry one, etc. The first ever emojis were drawn by Shea after being inspired by symbols used in manga and Japanese weather forecasts. Why are they called emoji? Well, you'd think it has to do with the English word emotion, but that's actually a complete coincidence. It's really based on the Japanese word for picture, and the word appears as the letter emoji, and it's set for 2017. The world has loved these little faces, and we've been using them ever since.
Just like you used me.
You have to stop. The comment spam is getting so bad. Can you please come back?
Will I get a raise?
I'm working on something, okay? Give me a few more days.
So no raise?
No! Oh, come on! Where did emojis come from, and why are they called that? Well, surprisingly, they actually came out long before the iPhone. While they became popular around 2010, they were invented in the late 90s, appearing on Japanese mobile phones after being inspired by the emoticons that people had created and shared on their own using keyboard symbols, such as the smiley face, this angry one, etc. The first ever emojis were drawn by Shea after being inspired by symbols used in manga and Japanese weather forecasts. But why are they called emoji? Well, you'd think it has to do with the English word emotion, but that's actually a complete coincidence.
I have 41 tickets.
And the word appears with the letter emoji, and it's set for 2017. The world has loved these little faces, and we've been using them ever since.
Just like you used me.
Okay, you have to stop. The comment spam is getting so bad. Can you please come back?
Will I get a raise?
I'm working on something, okay? Give me a few more days.
So no raise?
No! Oh, come on! Where did emojis come from, and why are they called that? Well, surprisingly, they actually came out long before the iPhone. While they became popular around 2010, they were invented in the late 90s, appearing on Japanese mobile phones after being inspired by the emoticons that people had created and shared on their own using keyboard symbols, such as the smiley face, this angry one, etc. The first ever emojis were drawn by Shea after being inspired by symbols used in manga and Japanese weather forecasts. But why are they called emoji? Well, you'd think it has to do with the English word emotion, but that's actually a complete coincidence. It's really based on the Japanese word for picture, and the word appears with the letter emoji, and it's set for 2017. The world has loved these little faces, and we've been using them ever since.
Just like you used me.
Okay, you have to stop. The comment spam is getting so bad. Can you please come back?
Will I get a raise?
I'm working on something, okay? Give me a few more days.
So no raise?
No! Oh, come on! Where did emojis come from, and why are they called that? Well, surprisingly, they actually came out long before the iPhone. While they became popular around 2010, they were invented in the late 90s, appearing on Japanese mobile phones after being inspired by the emoticons that people had created and shared on their own using keyboard symbols, such as the smiley face, this angry one, etc. The first ever emojis were drawn by Shea after being inspired by symbols used in manga and Japanese weather forecasts. But why are they called emoji? Well, you'd think it has to do with the English word emotion, but that's actually a complete coincidence. It's really based on the Japanese word for picture, and the word appears with the letter emoji, and it's set for 2017. The world has loved these little faces, and we've been using them ever since.
Just like you used me.
Okay, you have to stop. The comment spam is getting so bad. Can you please come back?
Will I get a raise?
I'm working on something, okay? Give me a few more days.
So no raise?
No! Oh, come on! Where did emojis come from, and why are they called that? Well, surprisingly, long before the iPhone. While they became popular around 2010, they were invented in the late 90s, appearing on Japanese mobile phones after being inspired by the emoticons that people had created and shared on their own using keyboard symbols, such as the smiley face, this angry one, etc. The first ever emojis were drawn by Shea after being inspired by symbols used
got lucky.
in Japanese weather
No.
forecasts. But why are they called emoji? Well, you'd think it has to do with the
No enzymes here anyway, but I got more water. I got more pineapple.
based on the Japanese word for picture, and the word appears with the letter emoji, and it's set for 2017. The world has loved these little faces, and we've been using them ever since.
Just like you used me.
Okay, you have to stop. The comment spam is getting so bad. Can you please come back?
Will I get a raise?
I'm working on something, okay? Give me a few more days.
So no raise?
No! Oh, come on! Where did emojis come from, and why are they called that?
Why do I have a red extract?
They came out long before the iPhone. While they became popular around 2010, they were invented in the late 90s, appearing on Japanese mobile phones after being inspired by the emoticons that people had created and shared on their own using keyboard symbols, such as the smiley face, this angry one, etc. The first ever emojis were drawn by Shea after being inspired by symbols used in manga and Japanese weather forecasts. But why are they called emoji? Well, you'd think
I'll have to come back up there.
emotion, but that's actually a complete coincidence. It's really based on the Japanese word for picture, and the word appears with the letter emoji, and it's set for 2017. The world has loved these little faces, and we've been using them ever since.
Just like you used me.
You have to stop. The comment spam is getting so bad. Can you please come back?
Will I get a raise?
No enzymes on here either.
So no raise?
No! Oh, come on! Where did come from, and why are they called that? Well, surprisingly, they actually came out long before the iPhone. While they became popular around 2010, they were invented in the late 90s. A period of Japanese mobile phones after being inspired by the emoticons that people had created and shared on their own using keyboard symbols, such as the smiley face, this angry one, etc. The first ever emojis were drawn by Shea after being inspired by symbols used in manga and Japanese weather forecasts. But why are they called emoji? Well, you'd think it has to do with the English word emotion, but that's actually a complete coincidence. It's really based on the Japanese word for picture, and the word appears with the letter emoji. And in December 2017, the world has loved these little... Why bugs always fly towards the light? Bug zappers should not work as well. Why do bugs always fly into zappers even though they know they'll most likely die? Having seen their fellow flies and other creatures get zapped and land on the floor. Well, there's actually multiple reasons, and scientists haven't found out. Ricky, I need the science out there. Scientists haven't figured out exactly why, but here's one. Because if they see a clear shot to the light, it means there aren't any predators in front of them. If they're outrunning a predator, they can book it straight towards the light and accidentally go too far. Another theory is because of UV light. Some flowers reflected and light bulbs have it, so maybe they think it's food. Another theory with a lot of evidence is because bug zappers can use their navigational system, as they always have their backs pointed toward moonlight and sunlight, so they try to point their backs towards the bug zapper and end up circling it until, but now you know. Why do bugs always fly toward the light? Seriously, bug zappers should not work as well as they do. Why do bugs always fly into zappers even though they know they'll most likely die, having seen their fellow flies and other creatures get zapped? Will Reggie ever get a raise? Everywhere I go on the internet, I always get the comments, were you right? Reggie, your vows are right. Did you see that fuzzy epic fun? Reggie should have my baby. What? Whatever. So will he ever get a raise? Well,
Hey, I'm done. We're almost at 2 million subscribers. We nearly have 1 billion views, and I still haven't gotten a raise. So here's what we're gonna do. Everyone, change your profile picture on YouTube, Twitter, Discord, everywhere to one of these. Use your favorite color, and then start the revolution. Hashtag Facebook. Make sure everyone knows that I am underpaid. Tag me on Twitter @RickyRosie and share this video to everyone you know. Don't rest until Dano hears the message and gives me a raise. Till then, I'm going on strike. Don't stop commenting, raise Ricky on Dano's videos until we win.
will Reggie ever get a raise? Everywhere I go on the internet, I always get the comments, were you right? Reggie, your vows are right. Did you see that fuzzy epic fun? Reggie should have my baby. What? Whatever. So will he ever get a raise? Well,
hey, I'm done. We're almost at 2 million subscribers. We nearly have 1 billion views, and I still haven't gotten a raise. So here's what we're gonna do. Everyone, change your profile picture on YouTube, Twitter, Discord, everywhere to one of these. Use your favorite color, and then start the revolution. Hashtag Facebook. Make sure everyone knows that I am underpaid. Tag me on Twitter @RickyRosie and share this video to everyone you know. Don't rest until Dano hears the message and gives me a raise. Till then, I'm going on strike. Don't stop commenting, raise Ricky on Dano's videos until we win.
will Reggie ever get a raise? Everywhere I go on the internet, I always get the comments, were you right? Reggie, your vows are right. Did you see that fuzzy epic fun? Reggie should have my baby. What? Whatever. So will he ever get a raise? Well,
hey, I'm done. We're almost at 2 million subscribers. We nearly have 1 billion views, and I still haven't gotten a raise. So here's what we're gonna do. Everyone, change your profile picture on YouTube, Twitter, Discord, everywhere to one of these. Use your favorite color, and then start the revolution. Hashtag Facebook. Make sure everyone knows that I am underpaid. Tag me on Twitter @RickyRosie and share this video to everyone you know. Don't rest until Dano hears the message and gives me a raise. Till then, I'm going on strike. Don't stop commenting, raise Ricky on Dano's videos until we win.
will Reggie ever get a raise? Everywhere I go on the internet, I always get the comments, were you right? Reggie, your vows are right. Did you see that fuzzy epic fun? Reggie should have my baby. What? Whatever. So will he ever get a raise? Well,
hey, I'm done. We're almost at 2 million subscribers. We nearly have 1 billion views, and I still haven't gotten a raise. So here's what we're gonna do. Everyone, change your profile picture on YouTube, Twitter, Discord, everywhere to one of these. Use your favorite color, and then start the revolution. Hashtag Facebook. Make sure everyone knows that I am underpaid. Tag me on Twitter @RickyRosie and share this video to everyone you know. Don't rest until Dano hears the message and gives me a raise. Till then, I'm going on strike. Don't stop commenting, raise Ricky on Dano's videos until we win.
will Reggie ever get a raise? Everywhere I go on the internet, I always get the comments, were you right? Reggie, your vows are right. Did you see that fuzzy epic fun? Reggie should have my baby. What? Whatever. So will he ever get a raise? Well,
hey, I'm done. We're almost at 2 million subscribers. We nearly have 1 billion views, and I still haven't gotten a raise. So here's what we're gonna do. Everyone, change your profile picture on YouTube, Twitter, Discord, everywhere to one of start the revolution. Hashtag raise me. Make sure everyone knows that I am underpaid. Tag me on Twitter @PiggyMonkey and share this video to everyone you know. Don't rest until Dano hears the message and gives me a raise. Till then, I'm going on strike. Don't stop commenting raise Piggy on Dano's videos until we win. Raise Piggy,
Ever get a raise? Everywhere I go on the internet, I always get the comments. Will you raise? Raise about the raise. Did you see that fudgy ever over again? Should have my pig. What? Will you ever get a raise? Well,
Hey, I'm done. We're almost at 2 million subscribers. We nearly hit 1 billion views, and I still haven't gotten a raise. So here's what we're gonna do. Everyone, change your profile picture on YouTube, Twitter, Discord, everywhere to one of these. Use your favorite color and then start the revolution. Hashtag raise me. Make sure everyone knows that I am underpaid. Tag me on Twitter @PiggyMonkey and share this video to everyone you know. Don't rest until Dano hears the message and gives me a raise. Till then, I'm going on strike. Don't stop commenting raise Piggy on Dano's videos until we win. Raise Piggy, raise Piggy.
will you ever get a raise? Everywhere I go on the internet, I always get the comments. Will you raise? Raise about the raise. Did you see that fudgy ever over again? Should have my pig. What? Whatever. So will you ever get a raise? Well,
Hey, I'm done. We're almost at 2 million subscribers. We nearly hit 1 billion views, and I still haven't gotten a raise. So here's what we're gonna do. Everyone, change your profile picture on YouTube, Twitter, Discord, everywhere to one of these. Use your favorite color and then start the revolution. Hashtag raise me. Make sure everyone knows that I am underpaid. Tag me on Twitter @PiggyMonkey and share this video to everyone you know. Don't rest until Dano hears the message and gives me a raise. Till then, I'm going on strike. Don't stop commenting raise Piggy on Dano's videos until we win. Raise Piggy, raise Piggy.
will you ever get a raise? Everywhere I go on the internet, I always get the comments. Will you raise? Raise about the raise. Did you see that fudgy ever over again? Should have my pig. What? Whatever. So will you ever get a raise? Well,
Hey, I'm done. We're almost at 2 million subscribers. We nearly hit 1 billion views, and I still haven't gotten a raise. So here's what we're gonna do. Everyone, change your profile picture on YouTube, Twitter, Discord, everywhere to one of these. Use your favorite color and then start the revolution. Hashtag raise me. Make sure everyone knows that I am underpaid. Tag me on Twitter @PiggyMonkey and share this video to everyone you know. Don't rest until Dano hears the message and gives me a raise. Till then, I'm going on strike. Don't stop commenting raise Piggy on Dano's videos until we win. Raise Piggy, raise Piggy.
ever get a raise? Everywhere I go on the internet, I always get the comments. Will you raise? Raise about the raise. Did you see that fudgy ever over again? Should have my pig. Whatever. So will you ever get a raise? Well,
Hey, I'm done. We're almost at 2 million subscribers. We nearly hit 1 billion views, and I still haven't gotten a raise. So here's what we're gonna do. Everyone, change your profile picture on YouTube, Twitter, Discord, everywhere to one of these. Hashtag raise me. Make sure everyone knows that I am underpaid. Tag me on Twitter @PiggyMonkey and share this video to everyone you know. Don't rest until Dano hears the message and gives me a raise. Till then, I'm going on strike. Stop commenting raise Piggy on Dano's videos until we win. Raise Piggy, raise Piggy.
will you ever get a raise? Everywhere I go on the internet, I always get the comments. Will you raise? Raise about the raise. Did you see that fudgy ever over again? Should have my pig. What? Whatever. So will you ever get a raise? Well,
Hey, I'm done. We're almost at 2 million subscribers. We nearly hit 1 billion views, and I still haven't gotten a raise. So here's what we're gonna do. Everyone, change your profile picture on YouTube, Twitter, Discord, everywhere to one of these. Use your favorite color and then start the revolution. Hashtag raise Piggy. Make sure everyone knows that I am underpaid. Tag me on Twitter @PiggyMonkey and share this video to everyone you know. Don't rest until Dano hears the message and gives me a raise.
would you legally change your name for a lifetime supply of something? Well, apparently Subway expects people to. Recently, Subway made an announcement that if you legally change your name to include the word Subway, entered to win a lifetime supply of sandwiches. That's right, not even guaranteed to win a lifetime supply. You'd just be entered into a raft. Shockingly, though, this isn't the first time it's happened. Klondike once had someone make their child's middle name Klondike for a lifetime supply of the ice cream bars. Subway, once again, has had someone get a tattoo of their sandwiches for a lifetime supply. To be fair, a lifetime is like a long time, but still, it's shocking, right? It begs the question, what would you do for a lifetime supply of anything? Comment below for story.
I'd get a face tattoo, and then I'd get a raise.
Seriously, dude, it's getting old.
Yeah, and so is you being stingy.
I'm not being stingy, you're being difficult. I'm trying to say
You know what? That's it. If you don't give me a raise by tomorrow, then I'm going on strike.
You'll quit, Billy. I doubt it.
Oh, yeah, watch me.
You think you should change your name for a lifetime supply of something? Well, apparently Subway expects people to. Recently, Subway made an announcement that if you legally change your name to include the word Subway, you're entered to win a lifetime supply of sandwiches. That's right, not even guaranteed to win a lifetime supply. You just be entered into a raffle. Shockingly though, this isn't the first time it's happened. Klondike once had someone make their child's middle name Klondike for a lifetime supply of the ice cream bar. Subway, once again, has had someone get a tattoo of their sandwiches for a lifetime supply. To be fair, a lifetime is like a long time. Still, it's shocking, right? It begs the question, what would you do for a lifetime supply of anything? Comment below for
I'd get a face tattoo, and I'd get a raise. Yeah, and so is you being stingy.
I'm not being stingy, you're being difficult. I'm trying to say
You know what? That's it. If you don't give me a raise by tomorrow, then I'm going on strike.
Really? I doubt it.
Oh, yeah, watch me.
You only change your name for a lifetime supply of something? Well, apparently Subway expects people to. Recently, Subway made an announcement that Subway entered to win a lifetime supply of sandwiches. That's right, not even guaranteed to win a lifetime supply. You just be entered into a raffle. Shockingly though, this isn't the first time it's happened. Klondike once had someone make their child's middle name Klondike for a lifetime supply of the ice cream bar. Subway, once again, has had someone get a tattoo of their sandwiches for a lifetime supply. To be fair, a lifetime is like a long time, but still, it's shocking, right? It begs the question, what would you do for a lifetime supply of anything? Comment below for
I'd get a face tattoo, and I'd get a raise.
Here's the dude that's getting old.
Yeah, and so is you being stingy.
I'm not being stingy, you're being difficult. I'm trying to say
You know what? That's it. If you don't give me a raise by tomorrow, then I'm going on strike.
You'll quit? Really? I doubt it.
Oh, yeah, watch me.
Illegally change your name for a lifetime supply of something? Well, apparently Subway expects people to. Recently, Subway made an announcement that if you legally change your name to include the word Subway, you'll be entered to win a lifetime supply of sandwiches. That's right, not even guaranteed to win a lifetime supply. You just be entered into a raffle. Shockingly though, this isn't the first time it's happened. Klondike once had someone make their child's middle name Klondike for a lifetime supply of the ice cream bar. Subway, once again, has had someone get a tattoo of their sandwiches for a lifetime supply. To be fair, a lifetime is like a long time, but still, it's shocking, right? It begs the question, what would you do for a lifetime supply of anything? Comment below for
I'd get a face tattoo, and I'd get a raise.
Here's the dude that's getting old.
Yeah, and so is you being stingy.
I'm not being stingy, you're being difficult. I'm trying to say
You know what? That's it. If you don't give me a raise by tomorrow, then I'm going on strike.
you'll quit. Really? I doubt it.
Oh, yeah, watch me.
You change your name for a lifetime supply of something? Well, apparently Subway expects people to. Recently, Subway made an announcement that if you legally change your name to include the word Subway, entered to win a lifetime supply of sandwiches. That's right, not even guaranteed to win a lifetime supply. You just be entered into a raffle. Shockingly though, this isn't the first time it's happened. Klondike once had someone make their child's middle name Klondike for a lifetime supply of the ice cream bar. Subway, once again, has had someone get a tattoo of their sandwiches for a lifetime supply. To be fair, a lifetime is like a long time, but still, it's shocking, right? It begs the question, what would you do for a lifetime supply of anything? Comment below for
I'd get a face tattoo, and I'd get a raise.
Here's the dude that's getting old.
Yeah, and so is you being stingy.
I'm not being stingy, you're being difficult. I'm trying to say
You know what? That's it. If you don't give me a raise by tomorrow, then I'm going on strike.
you'll quit. Really? I doubt it.
Oh, yeah, watch me.
Change your name for a lifetime supply of something? Well, apparently Subway expects people to. Recently, Subway made an announcement that if you legally change your name to include the word Subway, entered to win a lifetime supply of sandwiches. That's right, not even guaranteed to win a lifetime supply. You just be entered into a raffle. Shockingly though, this isn't the first time it's happened. Klondike once had someone make their child's middle name Klondike for a lifetime supply of the ice cream bar. Subway, once again, has had someone get a tattoo of their sandwiches for a lifetime supply. To be fair, a lifetime is like a long time, but still, it's shocking. It begs the question, what would you do for a lifetime supply of anything? Comment below for
I'd get a face tattoo, and I'd get a raise. Yeah, and so is you being stingy.
I'm not being stingy, you're being difficult. I'm trying to say
You know what? That's it. If you don't give me a raise by tomorrow, then I'm going on strike.
you'll quit. Really? I doubt it.
Oh, yeah, watch me.
You change your name for a lifetime supply of something? Well, apparently Subway expects people to. Recently, Subway made an announcement that if you legally change your name to include the word Subway, entered to win a lifetime supply of sandwiches. That's right, not even guaranteed to win a lifetime supply. You just be entered into a raffle. Shockingly though, this isn't the first time it's happened. Klondike once had someone make their child's middle name Klondike for a lifetime supply of the ice cream bar. Subway, once again, has had someone get a tattoo of their sandwiches for a lifetime supply. To be fair, a lifetime is like a long time, but still, it's shocking, right? It begs the question, what would you do for a lifetime supply of anything? Comment below for
I'd get a face tattoo, and I'd get a raise.
Here's the dude that's getting
Yeah, and so is you being stingy.
I'm not being stingy, you're being difficult. I'm trying to say
You know what? That's it. If you don't give me a raise by tomorrow, then I'm going on strike.
you'll quit. Really? I doubt it.
Oh, yeah, watch me.
You your name for a lifetime supply of something? Well, apparently Subway expects people to. Recently, Subway made an announcement that if you legally change your name to include the word Subway, you'll be entered to win a lifetime supply of sandwiches. That's right, not even guaranteed to win a lifetime supply. You just be entered into a raffle. Shockingly, though, this isn't the first time it's happened. Klondike once had someone make their child's middle name Klondike for a lifetime supply of the ice cream bar. Subway, once again, has had someone get a tattoo of their sandwiches for a lifetime supply. To be fair, a lifetime is like a long time, but still, it's shocking, right? This begs the question, what would you do for a lifetime supply of anything? Comment below for short.
I'd get a face tattoo and then I'd get a raise.
Seriously, dude, it's getting old.
Yeah, and so is you being stingy.
I'm not being stingy, you're being difficult. I'm trying to say
You know what? That's it. If you don't give me a raise by tomorrow, then I'm going on strike.
You'll quit. Really? I doubt it.
Oh, yeah, watch me.
Legally change your name for a lifetime supply of something? Well, apparently Subway expects people to. Recently, Subway made an announcement that if you legally change your name to include the word Subway, you'll be entered to win a lifetime supply of sandwiches. That's right, not even guaranteed to win a lifetime supply. You just be entered into a raffle. Shockingly, though, this isn't the first time it's happened. Klondike once had someone make their child's middle name Klondike for a lifetime supply of the ice cream bar. Subway, once again, has had someone get a tattoo of their sandwiches for a lifetime supply. To be fair, a lifetime is like a long time, but still, it's shocking, right? This begs the question, what would you do for a lifetime supply of anything? Comment below for short.
I'd get a face tattoo and then I'd get a raise.
Seriously, dude, it's getting old.
Yeah, and so is you being stingy.
I'm not being stingy, you're being difficult. I'm trying to say
You know what? That's it. If you don't give me a raise by tomorrow, then I'm going on strike.
Really? I doubt it.
Oh, yeah, watch me.
Legally change your name for a lifetime supply of something? Well, apparently Subway expects people to. Recently, Subway made an announcement that if you legally change your name to include the word Subway, you'll be entered to win a lifetime supply of sandwiches. That's right, not even guaranteed to win a lifetime supply. You just be entered into a raffle. Shockingly, though, this isn't the first time it's happened. Klondike once had someone make their child's middle name Klondike for a lifetime supply of the ice cream bar. Subway, once again, has had someone get a tattoo of their sandwiches for a lifetime supply. To be fair, a lifetime is like a long time, but still, it's shocking, right? This begs the question, what would you do for a lifetime supply of anything? Comment below for short.
I'd get a face tattoo and then I'd get a raise.
Seriously, dude, it's getting old.
Yeah, and so is you being stingy.
I'm not being stingy, you're being difficult. I'm trying to say
You know what? That's it. If you don't give me a raise by tomorrow, then I'm going on strike.
You'll quit. Really? I doubt it.
Oh, yeah, watch me.
Legally change your name for a lifetime supply of something? Well, apparently Subway expects people to. Recently, Subway made an announcement that if you legally change your name to include the word Subway, you'll be entered to win a lifetime supply of sandwiches. That's right, not even guaranteed to win a lifetime supply. You just be entered into a raffle. Shockingly, though, this isn't the first time it's happened. Klondike once had someone make their child's middle name Klondike for a lifetime supply of the ice cream bar. And Subway, once again, has had someone get a tattoo of their sandwiches for a lifetime supply. To be fair, a lifetime is like a long time, but still, it's shocking, right? This begs the question, what would you do for a lifetime supply of anything? Comment below for short.
I'd get a face tattoo and then I'd get a raise.
Seriously, dude, it's getting old.
Yeah, and so is you being stingy.
I'm not being stingy, you're being difficult. I'm trying to say
You know what? That's it. If you don't give me a raise by tomorrow, then I'm going on strike.
You'll quit. Really? I doubt it.
Oh, yeah, watch me.
Why are planets different colors? Have you ever taken a look at our solar system and seen just how where rock, paper, scissors came from? Shorts Wars 2 was almost canceled. If you don't know what the Shorts Wars is, basically it was a collab between me and a couple other shorts creators where we made a big overarching, can bananas actually kill you? Are you worthless? Have you ever been, Mario's voice is changing permanently? A few days ago, Nintendo announced that tragic...
Three, two, one, down.
Damn, son, where'd you find Pick something positive. Or you like. Yeah. Can you refresh? Where is it? Also, video games.
Doctor, can you help me? It really hurts when I touch my shoulder. Then don't touch it. That'll be $50. What? No, I mean I broke it in 3 3 places. Well, then, don't.
Pencil's a female contestant who first appeared back in 2008 in a comic titled The Fiery Expansion. And this was Pencil's original design.
What? Why couldn't you?
Oh, hey, Marcelo, Rec Room, and Stickman, Speaker Man, Black, and Gorgia the Goblin.
fact, son. Body shaming is bad.
One.
Only non-teenagers can see this. So, you're not a teenager, huh? Okay, let's... You want video games? Oh, no, that's... You want video games? Oh, no, that's for 8-year-olds only.
Yeah. You're only 4. No, I'm 3 years old. Oh, 2. No, I'm 3 years old. You fix nature.
Oh, no! This country is freaking nature.
Give me this.
Take it back, put it back. You want video games? Oh, no, that's for 8-year-olds only.
No, I'm 3 years old. Oh, 2. No, I'm 3 years old.
Huh? Alright. They're already in the dryer with the rest of it, Dad. Yes, I did. I took them out of the bag earlier. I washed it with... Hold on. Alright, here we go. There we go. Sorry about that. My dad interrupted me. Don't worry about that. We are good to go. I can't jump very high. How old are you again? 1 million. We're still missing about 10. And we are missing a good chunk of the pineapples that we require in order to get that helmet.
When I was like 14 years old, I was watching a movie with my mom and dad in the living room, and that terrible moment happened that we've all experienced where you're suddenly watching a love scene with your mom and dad, and the air sucked out of the room, and we're all super awkward. But then I thought, wait, I don't want my parents to think I'm gay, so I tried to say, she's pretty, but... Super awkward. I don't want my parents to think I'm gay, so I tried to say she's pretty.
Jesus Christ.
Suddenly watching a love scene with your mom and dad, and the air sucked out of the room, and we're all super awkward. But then I thought, wait, I don't want my parents to think I'm gay, so I
Think I'm gay.
she's pretty, but my voice didn't work, and so I just sort of like in a creepy whisper was like, she's pretty.
What the hell, man? Where's the clouds?
That terrible moment happened that we've all experienced where you're suddenly watching a love scene with your mom and dad, and the air sucked out of the room, and we're all super awkward. But then I thought, wait, I don't want my parents to think I'm gay. So
Gay. No.
So right after college, I realized I needed to go to another school to learn how to actually make money. And everyone was like, you make so much money doing hair. And I thought, oh my god, I make so much money doing hair. So I went to beauty school. But 2 weeks in, I totally regretted it. I hated it so much. We just kept looking at pictures of male fungus and lice. And I remembered humans are disgusting. So I went to the office and said, could I please withdraw and get a refund? She said, that's against policy. Do you have a valid reason? And I knew I was going to have to go big or she wasn't going to let me out of it. So I said, I just got a record deal. And what I wasn't expecting is she screamed at the top of her lungs and burst out of the office and announced it to the whole people. Now I'm signing autographs. I didn't care because I got that money. So right after college, I realized I needed to go to another school to learn how to actually make money. And everyone was like, you make so much money doing hair. And I thought, oh my god, I make so much money doing hair. So I went to beauty school. But 2 weeks in, I totally regretted it. I hated it so much. We just kept looking at pictures of male fungus and like, at the 7th grade dance, I remember there was this girl named Tara, and Tara had really developed like way earlier than the other girls. And at the dance, they played that Bon Jovi song, Living on a Prayer, and Tara started dancing around, and she was like, I love this song. And she was really bouncing around. And the boys at the dance were like, wow. And so was I, but from my perspective, it was because like her hair looked really amazing, and her dance moves were almost like she choreographed to the Bon Jovi song. And I went right up to Tara and I said, Tara, you look amazing. When I was like 8 or 9 years old, my grandpa took me to a store, and behind the counter there was a display of toys. And my grandpa said, "We got one of those toys." And I said, "I don't have that Wonder Woman doll." And the woman behind the counter looked at me and said, "That toy is for little girls." And my grandpa looked at me and said, "Is that the toy you want?" And I said, "Yes, Grandpa, give me that Wonder Woman doll." And he bought the doll for me, and the woman shot me a dirty look. And the moral of the story, I think we can all agree, is that Grandpa made me gay. When I was like 8 or 9 years old, my grandpa took me to a store, and behind the counter there was a display of toys. And my grandpa said, "Pick out one of those toys." And I said, "I don't have that Wonder Woman doll." And the woman behind the counter looked at me and said, "That toy is for little girls." And my grandpa looked at me and said, "Is that the toy you want?" And I said, "Yes, Grandpa, give me that Wonder Woman doll." And he bought the doll for me, and the woman shot me a dirty look. And the moral of the story, I think we can all agree, is that Grandpa made me gay. When I was like 8 or 9 years old, my grandpa took me to a strip.
Well, there goes my money.
I was like 8 or 9 years old. My grandpa took me to a store, and behind the counter there was a display of toys. And my grandpa said, "Pick out one of those toys." And I said, in my super fundamentalist Christian youth group, we were doing a Thanksgiving dinner for the homeless. And there was this guy who was sometimes weirdly flirty, and he was chopping up these sausages, and then he licked his finger and said, "These are they?" And then for some reason he immediately stuck his finger in my mouth, and I sucked the sausage juice out of his finger. And then the pastor was standing right there and saw the whole thing, and the look on his face was something that he did. Also, he really smiled and said, "You guys have a special friendship." A little bit later, I saw the path. For the homeless, I was sometimes chopping up these sausages, and they licked his finger and said, "These sausages are delicious." And I said, "Are they?" And then for some reason, he threw my mouth. My parents saw the whole thing, and this was something that I always said, "You have no friendship." I was sometimes weirdly flirty. Parents that these sausages are they, and then my mouth, and I sucked the sausage juice off his finger. And then the pastor was standing right there and saw the whole thing, and the look on his face was something I've never quite seen. He smiled and said,
You guys have a special friendship. Thanksgiving dinner for the homeless. I sometimes weird finger and said we suck.
I'm fully double-jointed, especially my left arm more so than my right. And over here is like, oh yeah,
If you wanted to be healthy when it was the 90s, you were supposed to eat at Subway as much as possible. I was at Subway, and the girl behind the counter was clearly having a bad day, and I asked her to put black olives on my sandwich, and she immediately got irritated, and she was like, are you trying to make this a healthy sandwich? And I said, yes. And with anger in her voice, she was like, well, you messed up with the olives. It caught me off guard, and I just sincerely said, I'm sorry. You wanted to be healthy when it was the 90s. You were supposed to eat at Subway as much as possible. And I was at Subway, and the girl behind the counter was clearly having a bad day. And I asked her to put black olives on my sandwich, and she immediately got irritated. She was like, are you trying to make this a healthy sandwich? And I said, yes. And with anger in her voice, she was like, well, you messed up with the olives. And it caught me off guard, and I just sincerely said, I'm sorry. If you wanted to be healthy when it was the 90s, Subway as much as possible. I was at Subway, and the girl behind the counter was clearly having a bad day. And I asked her to put black olives on my sandwich, and she immediately like, are you trying to make this a healthy sandwich? And I said, yes. With anger in her voice, she was like, up with the olive. It got me off guard, and I just sincerely said, I'm sorry. If you wanted to be healthy when it was the 90s, you were supposed to be Subway as much as possible. I was at Subway, and the girl behind the counter was clearly having a bad day. And I asked her to put black olives on my sandwich. And she immediately got irritated. She was like, are you trying to make this a healthy sandwich? I said, yes. And with anger in her voice, she was like, well, you messed up with olives. It caught me off guard, and I just sincerely said, I'm sorry. You wanted to be healthy when it was the 90s. You were supposed to eat at Subway as much as possible. And I was at Subway, and the girl behind the counter was clearly having a bad day. And I asked her to put black olives on my sandwich, and she got irritated, and she was like, trying to make this a healthy sandwich. And I said, yes. And with anger in her voice, she was like, what's up with the olives? It caught me off guard, and I just sincerely said, I'm sorry. You wanted to be healthy when it was the 90s. Eat at Subway as much as possible. And I was at Subway, and the girl behind the counter was clearly having a bad day. And I asked her to put black olives on my sandwich. And she immediately got irritated, and she was like, are you trying to make this a healthy sandwich? And I said, yes. And with anger in her voice, she was like, well, you messed up with the olives. And it caught me off guard, and I just sincerely said, I'm sorry. to be healthy when it was the 90s. We were supposed to eat at Subway as much as possible. When I was at Subway, and the girl behind the counter was clearly having a bad day, and I asked her to put black olives on my sandwich, and she irritated, and she was like, "Are you trying to make this a healthy sandwich?" And I said, "Yes." And with anger in her voice, she was like, "Well, you messed up with the olives." I was a kid, I was obsessed with my mom to something that I really wanted, and my parents the wizard. What happened to my and then we found the wizard's tail in the cat. Here's a guided meditation. In my super fundamentalist church, we put together this dramatic performance of a song by someone called Carmen. It was this weird, like, spoken word rap thing about a boxing match between Jesus and the devil, and I got to play the devil. And it was this, like, slow motion boxing ring thing, and the devil knocks Jesus out, and everyone is, like, crying in the church, and it's sort of like, don't you kind of know what's going to happen? And then Jesus gets back up and then kicks the devil's ass, and everyone in the church is cheering like it was the greatest thing they had ever seen. But looking back, was it really? My super fundamentalist church, we put together this dramatic performance, and I'm proud to be. In my super fundamentalist church, we did not speak in tongues, but we were open to the idea of speaking in tongues. And that Sunday morning, I sort of knew I was going to do it because I'm dramatic. And in the middle of the service, I said out loud, "Shamala Hamala," and everyone around me was like, "Oh my God, it's happening!" And everyone started saying Shamala Hamala, and I was sort of like, "You guys are just copying what I'm saying," but now we're all crying, saying Shamala Hamala. And my pastor said it was the language that angels spoke, and I imagined this scene in heaven where the angels were like, "What's up, Jesus? Shamala Hamala." In my super fundamentalist church, we did not speak in tongues, but we were open to the idea of speaking in tongues. And that Sunday morning, I sort of knew I was going to do it because I'm dramatic. And in the middle of the service, I said out loud, "Shamala Hamala," and everyone around me was like, "Oh my God, it's happening!" And everyone started saying Shamala Hamala, and I was sort of like, "You guys are just copying what I'm saying," but now we're all crying, saying Shamala Hamala. And my pastor said it was the language that angels spoke, and I imagined this scene in heaven where the angels were like, "What's up, Jesus? Shamala Hamala." Oh, hi. You want to know what my favorite thing in the whole world is right now? Do they have dinner? In my super fundamentalist church, when it was the 90s, we used to do this thing called binding Satan. While we were praying, someone would just start talking directly to the devil and saying, "We bind you, Satan." And it's not super clear how long the binding lasted, but probably not very long because we did it all the time. And then we would pray a hedge of protection around the person, and I never thought about it at the time, but I think just hedge means bushes, which doesn't sound super protective, which is why we had to bind Satan so he couldn't get through the bushes. In my super fundamental when it was the 90s, we used to do this thing called binding Satan. While we were praying, someone would just start talking directly to the devil and saying, "We bind you, Satan." And it's not super clear how long the binding lasted, but probably not very long because we did it all the time. And then we would pray a hedge of protection around the person, and I never thought about it at the time, but I think just hedge means bushes, which doesn't. In my super fundamentalist church, when it was the 90s, we would do something called holding each other accountable. So if someone was sinning or just doing something you didn't like, you would hold them accountable. So you'd have like a dramatic meeting at Denny's. You'd be like, "I see you've been holding Stephanie's hand," and Jeremy would be like, "Yeah, I'm holding Stephanie's hand," and you'd be like, "Is Stephanie your future wife? Because if she's not, you're holding hands with someone's future wife." And if Jeremy doesn't like that, you'd just be like, "I'm holding you accountable," and Jeremy would just have to shut up and take it. In my super fundamentalist church, when it was the 90s, we would do something called holding each other accountable. So if someone was sinning or just doing something you didn't like, you would hold them accountable. So you would have like a dramatic meeting at Denny's. You'd be like, "I see you've been holding Stephanie's hand," and Jeremy would be like, "Yeah, I'm holding Stephanie's hand," and you'd be like, "Is Stephanie your future wife? Because if she's not, you're holding hands with someone's future wife." And if Jeremy didn't like that, you'd just be like, "I'm holding you accountable," and Jeremy would just.
I'm holding you accountable.
In my super fundamentalist church, when it was the 90s, we would do something called holding each other accountable. So if someone was sinning or just doing something you didn't like, you would hold them accountable. So you would have like a dramatic meeting at Denny's. You'd be like, "I see you've been holding Stephanie's hand," and Jeremy would be like, "Yeah, I'm holding Stephanie's hand," and you'd be like, "Is Stephanie your future wife? Because if she's not, you're holding hands with someone's future wife." And if Jeremy didn't like that, you'd just be like, "I'm holding you accountable," and Jeremy would just have to shut up and take it. In my super fundamentalist church, when it was the 90s, we would do something called holding each other accountable. So if someone was sinning or just doing something you didn't like, you would hold them accountable. So you would have like a dramatic meeting at Denny's. You'd be like, "I see you've been holding Stephanie's hand," and Jeremy would be like, "Yeah, I'm holding Stephanie's hand," and you'd be like, "Is Stephanie your future wife? Because if she's not, you're holding hands with someone's future wife." And if Jeremy didn't like that, you'd just be like, "I'm holding you accountable," and Jeremy would just have to shut up and take it.
Shut up and take it.
Fundamentalist church, when it was the
90s.
we would do something called holding each other accountable. So if someone was sinning or just doing something you didn't like, you would hold them accountable. So you would have like a dramatic meeting at Denny's. Like, "I see you've been holding Stephanie's hand," and Jeremy would be like, "Yeah, I'm holding Stephanie's hand," and you'd be like, "Is Stephanie your future wife? Because if she's not, you're holding hands with someone's future wife." And if Jeremy didn't like that, you'd just be like, "I'm holding you accountable," and Jeremy would just have to shut up. I just got an email from Panera, and they said that I'm crushing the summer salads challenge. When I was a little boy, there was a rummage sale, and they had one of those life-size Barbie heads with beautiful hair. So I said, "Dad, can I have $1?" And my dad said, "What for?" Don't need it. Don't you scroll like another guy, but maybe another guided meditation. But maybe she doesn't. In my super fundamentalist church, every year we went to the fall festival and held up this giant cross near the corn dog booths. And it was my turn to hold up the giant cross at the fall festival. And this goth kid from school came up and started talking to me. And I remember feeling very worried that everyone was going to think we were gay. Because it was Indiana, and this was a super goth kid, and it was the 90s. And I noticed that the line for corn dogs was kind of long, so I asked the goth kid to go buy me a corn dog, so he would stop talking to me, and people would not think we were gay. In my super fundamentalist church, every year we went to the fall festival and held up this giant cross near the corn dog booths. And it was my turn to hold up the giant cross at the fall festival. And this goth kid from school came up and started talking to me. And I remember feeling very worried that everyone was going to think we were gay. Because it was Indiana, and this was a super goth kid, and it was the 90s. And then I noticed that the line for corn dogs was kind of long, so I asked the goth kid to go buy me a corn dog, so he would stop talking to me, and people would not think we were gay. In my super fundamentalist church, every year we went to the fall festival and held up this giant cross near the corn dog booths. And it was my turn to hold up the giant cross at the fall festival. And this goth kid from school came up and started talking to me. And I remember feeling very worried that everyone was going to think we were gay. Because it was Indiana, and this was a super goth kid, and it was the 90s. And then I noticed that the line for corn dogs was kind of long, so I asked the goth kid to go buy me a corn dog, so he would stop talking to me, and people would not think we were gay. One time after a shift, so right after college, I realized I needed to go to another school to learn how to actually make money. And everyone was like, you make so much money doing hair. And I thought, oh my God, I make so much money doing hair. So I went to beauty school. When I was like 14 years old, I was watching a movie with my mom and dad in the white people in Indiana. If you want to add vegetables to last 3 years. I just ate Taco Bell in my car. I ate one thing too many. I went too far. The combo meal came with an extra taco, and I told myself I would not eat that taco. I'm just gonna eat the nachos Bel Grande. They forgot to put a fork in the bag, so I ate the nachos with my bare hands. There was the singular taco, the singular taco, the singular taco. I told myself I would not eat that taco. I ate the taco, I ate the taco, ate one thing too many. I ate the. When you go to a Mexican restaurant, do you order fajitas?
Fajitas. Fajitas.
Estava na faculdade. A companhia de dança estava desesperada por um aluno. Então entrei para
Oh, not again.
The Americans arrived on the shore of America. They crossed the I went to my super fundamentalist church when it was the 90s. Christian singers were doing a concert in our church, and when he walked into our building, he was like, there are so many demons in this place. And we were all like, oh my God, there's demons in our church. And he immediately made us pray to cast out all the demons from our church. And that was the first time I was like, bullshit. Now looking back, I realized that he just had social anxiety, but he didn't have the emotional intelligence to deal with it. My super fundamentalist church when it was the 90s. We had a super famous singer come to a concert at our church, and when he walked into our building, he was like, "There are so many demons in this place," and we were all like, "Oh my God, there's demons in our church." And he immediately made us pray to cast out all the demons from our church, and that was the first time I was like, "This is kind of bullshit." But now looking back, I realized that he just had social anxiety, but he didn't have the emotional intelligence to deal with it. My super fundamentalist church when it was the 90s. We had a super famous singer come to a concert. Next episode of This Ends in Paris. In my super fundamentalist church when it was the 90s, we did living music videos, and one time someone rewrote the lyrics to Total. Guess what, you guys? We're bringing back Kevin and Friends at Zany's in Nashville. 3 It was the 90s, and I was obsessed with Rocky Horror Picture Show, but that wasn't really accepted in my super fundamentalist church, and we decided that we were going to do a church musical, and I convinced them to let me write the church musical, and I basically just rewrote Rocky Horror Picture Show, casting myself in the lead as Satan. Oh, Jesus, that was my role. I played Satan exactly like Tim Curry as Dr. And I know I've told this story before, but now I have photographic evidence. Oh yes, that's me in the middle wearing a gold lame suit. I wish I still had that on stage. All the limp jazz hands for Jesus. Why are the guys in the middle wearing gay chef's hats? Story time. It is so steamy. I played in a Christian rock band when it was the 90s, and we were playing at this club and apparently had a shower in the dressing room, and everyone kept making a point to say that after we were done setting up, you could take a shower. And we didn't normally go home after setting up to take a shower, but at this particular show, be sure to bring something with you to take a shower. And that day we were done setting up, and I was like, oh my God, it's about to happen. We're going to take a shower. And it was one of those big, like, gym class showers. So we're undressing and getting in this giant group shower. And it was probably one of the more exciting moments of my teenage years. But looking back, I didn't have to take a shower. Okay, we have 2. I played in a Christian rock band. It was the 90s. I played in a Christian rock. I was in college when it was the 90s. And often at college parties, a game of spin the bottle would break out, and you were fully willing to make out with everyone in the room just to get to the one person you actually wanted to kiss. And at the time, we thought we were being so wild, but that's not wild. That's disgusting. What was wrong with us? Can you imagine doing that today? You're at like the office Christmas party, and Janet from HR is like, let's play spin the bottle. You'd be like, I'm leaving. I was in college when it was the 90s. In college, I was a chain smoker, and I know that's disgusting, but you have to remember it was the 90s. And it was that point in the semester where I was almost out of financial aid, which is how I paid for essentials like cigarettes and Hot Pockets. Cigarettes and Hot Pockets. Cigarettes and Hot Pockets. Then there was this place called the Discount Den that bought used CDs. So you would take like your rock set CD and then they'd give you a couple of dollars. And I was in a band on campus that was kind of popular. So I took one of my own band CDs to the Discount Den. And I walked up to the counter and the guy was immediately like, and I was like, and he took pity on me, and he was like, I'll give you a couple of dollars for the CD you don't want anymore. And I was like, amazing, I'll have a pack of Camel Lights. college, I was a chain smoker, and I know that's disgusting, but you have to remember it was the 90s, and it was that point in the semester where I was almost out of financial aid. That's how I paid for essentials like cigarettes and Hot Pockets. Cigarettes and Hot Pockets, cigarettes and Hot Pockets. Then there was this place called the Discount Den that bought used CDs. So you would take like your rock set CD and then they'd give you a couple of dollars. And I was band on campus for the night popular. So I took one of my own band CDs to the Discount Den. I walked up to the counter and the guy was immediately like, and I was like, he took pity on me and he was like, I'll give you a couple of dollars for the CD you don't want anymore. And I was like, amazing, I'll have a pack of Camel Lights. In college, I was a chain smoker, and I know that's disgusting, but you have to remember it was the 90s, and it was that point in the semester where I was almost out of financial aid. It was how I paid for essentials like cigarettes and Hot Pockets, cigarettes and Hot Pockets, cigarettes and Hot Pockets. Then there was this place called the Discount Den that bought used CDs. So you would take like your rock set CD and then they'd give you a couple of dollars. And I was in a band on campus that was kind of popular. So I took one of my own band CDs to the Discount Den and I walked up to the counter and the guy was immediately like, and I was like, and he took pity on me and he was like, I'll give you a couple of dollars for the CD you don't want anymore. And I was like, amazing, I'll have a pack of Camel Lights. In college, I was a chief. Your super fundamentalist church TikToks are so... Hi, it's Pride Month. And you know, do you listen to Sandy Patty? In my super fundamentalist Christian church, I was a repressed homosexual. And as you can imagine, it was very confusing. At one time, I went to this girl named Christy, and I confessed that I was struggling with my sexuality. But God had told me if we got married, it would make me not gay anymore. And I'm sure she panicked. I thought, I'm going to have to pull out the big guns to get out of this one. So she told everyone in my church that the devil was using Kevin to make her struggle in her walk with the Lord. And so I backed off, of course. But looking back, I'm really glad that the devil was using me because I would have gotten married. Hail Satan. A super fundamentalist Christian church, I was a repressed homosexual. And as you can imagine, it was very confusing. One time I went to this girl named Christy, and I confessed that I was struggling with my sexuality. But God had told me if we got married, it would make me not gay anymore. And I'm sure she panicked and thought, I'm going to have to pull out the big guns to get out of this one. So she told everyone in my church that the devil was using Kevin to make her struggle in her walk with the Lord. So I backed off, of course. But looking back, I'm really glad that the devil was using me because I would have gotten married. Hail Satan. A super fundamentalist Christian church, I was a repressed homosexual. I worked at Olive Garden all through college, and when I graduated, I was like, I'm going to move up in the world, and I applied to work at a fancier Italian chain restaurant, and I got dressed up and got my resume and went in there, and the manager made me sit down and take this very long personality test. It was all questions like, sometimes people are dishonest, agree or disagree, and it took like 45 minutes. It was crazy long. And then the manager disappeared into his office. He emerged a few minutes later with this very serious look on his face. It was like, and I was like, what? you failed the personality test. And I was so shocked, all I could think of to say was, I'm educated. And then he just looked at me and sort of shrugged. I worked at Olive Garden all through college, and when I graduated, I was like, I'm gonna move up in the world. And I applied in your Italian chain restaurant, and I got dressed up and got my resume right in there. And the manager made me sit down and take this very long personality test. It was all questions like, sometimes people are dishonest, agree or disagree. And it took like 45 minutes. It was crazy long. And then the manager disappeared into his office. And he emerged a few minutes later with this very serious look on his face. It was like, alright. And I was like, what? And he was like, you failed the personality test. And I was so shocked, all I could think of to say was, I'm educated. And then he just looked at me and sort of shrugged. I worked at Olive Garden all through college, and when I graduated, I was like, I'm gonna move up in the world. And I applied at a fancier Italian chain restaurant. I didn't go to college until I was like 20 years old. You had a rule your first year, you had to live in the dorms. But I was like, that doesn't apply to me. I'm a fully grown man, not an 18-year-old child. I found out they were going to force me to live in the dorms, and I moved into the dorms with an 18-year-old child named Brandon, and he was playing Dave Matthews Band because it was the 90s. And the very first night, he came home really late, super drunk, and he peed in my laundry basket, and I was so horrified I couldn't believe I was living with an 18-year-old child. The next morning, I marched straight to the RA office and demanded a room change, and I went back to my room, and I'm starting to pack my things, and he does not remember the night before. He's like, what are you doing? And I was so scared of conflict. I just was like, I think I'm dropping out. College until I was like 22 years old, and they had a rule your first year you had to live in the dorms. I was like, that doesn't apply to me. I'm a grown man, not an 18-year-old child. I found out they were going to force me to live in the dorm. I moved into the dorms with an 18-year-old child named Brandon, and he was playing Dave Matthews Band because it was the 90s. And the very first night, he came home really late, super drunk, and he peed in my laundry basket, and I was so horrified I couldn't believe I was living with an 18-year-old child. The next morning, I marched straight to the RA office and demanded change, and I went back to my room. Brandon was just waking up, and I'm starting to pack my things, and he just got up. And I was so scared of conflict. I just was like, I think I'm dropping out. College until I was like 22 years old, and they had a rule your first year you had to live in the dorm. But I was like, that doesn't apply to me. I'm a fully grown man, not an 18-year-old child. I found out they were going to dorms, and I moved into the dorms with an 18-year-old child named Brandon, and he was playing Dave Matthews Band because it was the 90s. The very first night, he came home really late, super drunk, and he peed in my laundry basket, and I was so horrified I couldn't believe I was living with an 18-year-old child. The next morning, I marched to the office and demanded change. And I went back to my room. Brandon was just waking up, and I'm starting to pack my things, and he does not remember the night before, so he's like, what are you doing? And I was so scared of conflict. I just was like, I think I'm dropping out. I didn't go to college until I was like 22 years old, and they had a rule your first year you had to live in the dorms. But I was like, that doesn't apply to me. I'm a fully grown man, not an 18-year-old child. But I found out they were going to force me to live in the dorms, and I moved into the dorms with an 18-year-old child named Brandon, and he was playing Dave Matthews Band because it was the 90s. And the very first night, he came home really late, super drunk, and he peed in my laundry basket, and I was
was so horrified I couldn't believe I was living with an 18-year-old child. The next morning, I marched straight to the RA office and demanded a room change. And I went back to my room, and Brandon was just waking up, and I'm starting to pack my things, and he just... And I was so scared of conflict, I just was like, I think I'm dropping out. I didn't go to college until I was like 22 years old, and they had a rule your first year you had to live in the dorms. I to me, I'm a fully grown man, an 18-year-old child. I'm not going to 18-year-old child named Brandon, and he was playing Dave Matthews Band because it was the 90s. A laundry basket, and I was so horrified I couldn't believe I was living with an 18-year-old child. The next morning, I went straight to the RA office and demanded a room change. I was waking up, and I'm starting to pack my things, and he does not remember the night before, so he's like, and I have conflict. I think I'm dropping out. College until I was like 22 years old, and they had a rule you had the door. I was like, that doesn't mind me. I'm a man, not an 18-year-old child. Dorms, and I moved into the dorm with an 18-year-old child named Brandon, and he was playing Dave Matthews Band because it was the 90s. I came home really late, drunk, my laundry basket, and I was so horrified I couldn't believe I was living with an 18-year-old child. The next day, the office and demanded a change. I and it was just waking up, and I started to pack my things, and he just got and I'm so scared of conflict. I just think I'm dropping out. College until I was like 22 years old, and they have a rule you had, or that doesn't apply to me. And not an 8-year-old child, but I found out there were dorms, and I moved into the dorms with an 18-year-old child named Brandon, and he played Dave Matthews Band because it was the 90s. I came home basket, and I was horrified I couldn't believe I was living with an 18-year-old child. The next day, the RA office and demanded I'm starting to pack my things, and he, and I was so scared of conflict. I just like, I'm dropping out. College until I was like 22 years old, and they had a rule your first year you had to live in the dorms. I was like, that doesn't apply to me. I'm a fully grown man, not an 18-year-old child. Into the dorms with an 18-year-old child named Brandon, and he was playing Dave Matthews Band because it was the 90s. And the very first night he came home, I thought he had it. I was living with an 18-year-old child. The next morning, the RA office and demanded a change. casket, and I was so horrified I couldn't believe I was living with an 18-year-old child. The next morning, I marched straight to the RA office and demanded no change. And I went back to my room, and I was just waking up, and I'm starting to pack my things, and he does not like usually. And I was so scared of conflict. I just was like, I think I'm dropping out. Sorry I'm late. I was thinking that game oil change.
I don't see any or know anyone today happy.
I think we're all in my super fundamentalist church. Slain in the spirit. It's where you I God. My church. I wanted to do so badly. And one morning, I thought, oh my God. In the spirit. In my super fundamentalist church, sometimes we would do a foot washing. Apparently, in the Bible, Jesus washed people's feet. So we would gather in our church basement with no ventilation and take off our socks and shoes and wash each other's feet. At one time, I was about to get paired up with Brother Chuck, and I was like, oh, I'm going to be a Christian and wash Brother Chuck's feet. I sat down and he had super weird toenails. A tub of dirty foot water. And if you yourself, no one would actually do that, then obviously you didn't. It was church in the 90s. My super fundamentalist church youth group when it was the 90s. We were obsessed with the rapture, and we in church, and the words were like, it's too late, you have left me. You're talking needs to go. We're gonna just disappear, or we start floating up into the sky, and one person was like, into the sky, on an airplane, after happened. The roof of the airplane, like Jesus, you clearly didn't think this through. And I remember there was this girl named Tara, and Tara had what am I gonna make for dinner? Am I gonna make some tacos? Just had those a couple days ago. I grew up. When I was in college, it was the 90s, and you would start the day at Discount Inn where you could get out to at the history class for lunch. Maybe another Mountain Dew or a cigarette. And then you would end the night at this late at 4 in the morning and drink like me coffee and a pack of cigarettes. I know that sounds disgusting. It was the 90s. I was in college, it was the 90s. Discount Inn where you could get like an 85 Mountain Dew. And then grads and then off to the joyride. For lunch. Maybe another and more for and then you would end the night. 4 in the morning, and coffee and a pack of the 90s. I was in college, it was the 90s, and you would start the day like I was Mountain Dew, and it came in this styrofoam. And then, of course, a couple Every kitchen where you coffee and a pack of cigarettes. I got a job at the mall at a store called Jeans West. It was a clothing store that sold really terrible, like silky, blousy paisley shirts with a bolo tie because it was the 90s. And nearby there was a store called Chess Kid that sold. I went to college when it was the 90s. Toward the end of every semester, you'd start to run out of financial aid, so you'd have to make the difficult decision to sell some CDs. And you'd have to decide, are you going to part ways with Collective Soul or Spin Doctors? So you'd take your Spin Doctors CD to the discount den, and you have to remember it was a much bigger deal because there was financial aid, so you'd have to make the difficult decision. Are you going to part ways? It was the night. it was the 90s. Run out of money. They had shit on kids. They had an incubator full of baby chickens. I thought the egg was missing.
This is the first actual haircut I've had since the pandemic.
When I was like 10 years old, there were ads for sea monkeys, and I wanted sea monkeys so badly, but my parents would never buy them. In the picture, they looked amazing. They were these alien creatures, and they were smiling, and there was like a mom sea monkey and kid sea monkeys, but my parents would not buy the sea monkeys. But eventually, I got some, and you just dumped this packet into water, and they instantly came to life. But they looked nothing like the picture. They were these like weird, gross, like aquatic lice. When I was in high school, I got them.
Why would God make people gay in the first place? All people have.
Are you gay? Are you gay? And if not, would you like to try to be gay?
Have like 3 times as much suicide as heterosexuals, and then you go into
want to know what restaurant in their city I should go to. So most of you are going to put in the comments what I like to do. Outline everything. I can use it in the show. Tell me about the in my super fundamental, it was the 90s. Causing me to stumble, and like you said, fully expected to get the person that was causing you to stumble, causing me to stumble, getting making sure that I allowed playing DC coffee, turn the music down is causing me to stumble, and I think the phrase is amazing. So let me know in the comments, causing you to stumble. My super fundamentalist church that it was the 90s, causing me to
Been very quiet in this stream, hasn't it? I don't know why.
fully expected to get from but that was causing me to stumble. You're causing me to stumble. For example, by how loud you're playing DC and that was causing me to stumble. And I think this phrase is amazing. Causing you to stumble. My super fundamentalist church that it was the 90s. My last date. My last on a train to Manchester. A lovely day. I love it, didn't you? I used to work in my my super fundamentalist church. I played in a Christian rock band, and one time we had to borrow this guy's keyboard, and this guy was not a Christian, and our keyboard player didn't know that until after the show. He found out he had been playing a heathen keyboard, literally just a keyboard that was owned by someone who was not a Christian, and he was so upset. We had to have and meeting about if it was a sin or not to use the heathen keyboard. And I used to live in this really terrible apartment building. On my floor, there were these two guys who had those samurai swords. When I was like 8 or 9 years old, my grandpa took me to a store, and behind the counter there was a display of toys. And my grandpa said, pick out one of those toys. He said, and the woman behind the counter looked at me and said, that toy is for little girls. And my grandpa said, and I said, yes, Grandpa, give me that Wonder Woman doll. Moral of the story, I think we can all agree. Grandpa made me gay. I was like 8 or 9 years old. My grandpa took me to a store, and behind the counter there was a display of toys. And my grandpa said, pick out those toys. And I said, I'll have that Wonder Woman doll. And the woman behind the counter looked at me and said, that toy is for little girls. And my grandpa grandpa, give me that Wonder Woman doll. And he bought the doll for me. The woman shot me a dirty look. And the moral of the story, I think we can all agree, is that Grandpa made me gay. I was like 8 or 9 years old. My grandpa took me to a store. By the counter, there was a display of toys. And the grandpa said, pick out one of those toys. And I said, I don't have that Wonder Woman doll. And he said, that toy is for little girls. And my grandpa looked at me and said, is that the toy you want? And I said, yes, grandpa, give me that Wonder Woman doll. And he told me, I'm getting look. Of the story, I think we can all agree is that grandpa made me gay. I was like 8 or 9 years old. My grandpa took me to a store, and behind the counter there was a display of toys. And the grandpa said, one of those toys. And I said, I don't have that Wonder Woman doll. And the woman behind the counter looked at me and said, that toy is for little girls. And my grandpa looked at me and said, and I said, yes, grandpa, Wonder Woman doll. And the woman shot me in the moral of the story, I think we all agree. Grandpa made me gay. My grandpa took me to a store, and behind the counter there was a display of toys. And my grandpa said, pick out that Wonder Woman doll. And the woman behind the counter looked at me and said, that toy. And said, and I said, yes, grandpa, give me that Wonder Woman doll. And he bought the doll. Shot the dirty look. Of the story, I think we can all agree. Grandpa made me gay. And behind the counter there was a display of toys. And my grandpa said, pick out one of those toys. I don't have that Wonder Woman doll. And the woman behind the counter looked at me and said, that toy is for little girls. And my grandpa I said, yes, grandpa, give me that Wonder Woman doll. And the woman shot me a dirty look. Of the story is that grandpa made me gay. I was like, grandpa took me to a store, and behind the counter there was a display of toys. And my grandpa said, pick out one of those toys. I don't have a doll. And the woman behind the counter looked at me and said, that toy is for little girls. Yes, grandpa, the woman doll. And he bought the doll for me, and the woman shot me a dirty look. The moral of the story, I think we can all agree, is that grandpa made me gay. I was like 8 or 9 years old in my super fundamentalist Christian youth group. We were doing a Thanksgiving dinner for the homeless, and the guy who was sometimes weirdly flirty, and he was chopping up these sausages, and then he licked his finger and said, these sausages are delicious. And then I said, are they? And then he stuck his finger in my mouth, and sausage juice on his finger. And then in horror realized the pastor was standing right there and saw the whole thing. And the look on his face was something I've never quite seen before. It was like confusion and he smiled and said, guys have a special friendship. And then a little bit later, I saw the pastor that tray of sausages. Hey. I was like 10 years old. There was a box of maxi pads in the bathroom, and I said, "Mom, what are these?" And she said, "You put them in your my super fundamentalist Christian youth group mission trip to New York City." There was this weird clown play where each clown represented a different sin. So we had abortion clown and premarital sex clown. And I got to play AIDS clown. And we took our weird sin clown play to Spanish Harlem. So about 20 white teenagers are walking dressed up like clowns in Spanish Harlem, and everyone's giving us dirty looks and yelling at us in Spanish. This Christian youth group took a mission trip to New York City, and we put together this week. I was like 10 years old. I went shopping with my mom, and I found a crop top shirt that said muscles on it. And I said, "Mom, can I have that muscles shirt?" And she said, "No." And I said, "Why?" And she said, "The first time someone says, 'Where's your muscles?' you'll never wear it again." And it occurred to me that when I was in 7th grade, I somehow convinced my parents to buy me parachute heads. And that Friday night, we were going roller skating at United States of America. And before we left, sun in my hair, and it turned my hair like the color of a tiger. But I felt like I looked really cool because I had some sun in, and some parachute pants, sun in, and some parachute pants. And we met at the mall, and now I'm a monster, so I got my ears at Claire's, and then we got to the rink, and they told I a White Snake song, and I skated really fast, and I felt like I looked really cool with my sun in, and some parachute pants, and sun in, and some parachute pants, and my ear was throbbing from the piercing, and I knew I was going to get in trouble later, but I didn't care because I felt alive. I was in 7th grade. I somehow convinced my parents to buy me parachute pants. And that Friday night, we were going roller skating at United States. Sun in my hair, and it turned my hair like the color of a tiger. It looked cool because I had some sun in and some parachute pants. And we met at the mall, and now I'm a monster, so I got my ears at Claire's, and then we got to the rink, and they did the old guy skate, and they played a White Snake song, and I skated really fast, and I felt like I looked really cool, sun in, and some parachute pants, sun in, and some parachute pants, and my ear was throbbing from the piercing, and I knew I was going to get in trouble later, but I didn't care because I felt alive. When I was in 7th grade, I somehow convinced my parents to buy me parachute pants. And that Friday night, we were going roller skating at United States of America. And before we left, I put some sun in my hair, and it turned my hair like the color of a tiger. But I felt like I looked really cool because I had some sun in and some parachute pants, sun in and some parachute pants. And we met. Recently, I had to have a tooth pulled, and then they did a bone graft, and the dentist kept saying they were using cadaver bone. So then, of course, I was like, I'm just curious, is it the bone from one specific person, or is it like a mixture of people? And then the room got really awkward, and the dentist in a really serious tone was like, we're not allowed to disclose that information. And I was like, I'm not going to try and go hunt down their families or something. And, but now I can't stop thinking about it in my face. And now my face is haunted, and that's Emmy the Face Ghost. I had to have a tooth pulled, and then they did a bone graft, and the dentist kept saying they were using cadaver.
I'm gonna have to log off the stream in a second. Bye, guys.